So this is just like an oil paint technique that I decided to try. I've never seen it done. I'm sure other people do it. I've seen it people use different tools. So yeah, there's lots of oil paint on here, tons. So I'm gonna try to bring this kind of like orange out a little bit, and it'll radiate out across the sky a bit, maybe some clouds. But you have to be very finicky with this because there's lots of, I don't know how to paint. This, really? That is my dog saying that says, Oliver, Oliver, that's not your water bowl. That is a shared water bowl. Really? Uh-huh. Oh my God, you're such an old man. Okay, so I am going to try to take some of this. Basically, I'm going to scoop some like this, and I'm just going to apply it outwards like that. I'm going to scoop some up. I know it sounds kind of counterproductive, but there is a method to my madness. I think there's a method to this madness. I'm actually hoping, now I'm just really hoping that there's a method to this madness. So here we go. All right. Yep. Okay, now I'm going to pick some more pink up since I see some blue coming out. Oh, look at that. New colors. That's always cool to work with. Cool. I don't remember. Yeah, I put those on a little bit ago. Oh, come on. Get that pink out. Yes. Oh, no. Got green coming in. Okay. That's okay. We can work with this. So here you go. You just take some baby wipes like this and whatever, who cares? It's just art. It's honestly, art is what you do with it. I'm not in college. I never studied it. So I just do what I want with it. And baby wipes will clean almost anything. It's absolutely insane what you can do with baby wipes. Once you become a parent, you realize these are like magic cloths. Okay, moving on. So I don't want that green there, right? You don't want that green. So I'm literally just going to scoop it on up. Yep, we're going to scoop it on up out of there. And I'm also just going to put that on that right. Mind you, if you do not want paint on your clothes, you might want to be a little bit less messy than I am. I don't care. I'm an artist, and I also generally don't give a shit about what people think about what I look like unless I'm going on a date. And that's not happening anytime soon. So yeah, here we are. So now, now that I told you way too much about my dating history, we're going to go on here, and I'm going to scoop this out. And now I'm going to just kind of go from this outer part out here, and we're going to keep trying to blend this pink out a little bit. And there'll be more in some areas than others. Okay. And I'm basically dragging from the pink, and it's kind of lifting up once I get to the blue. And then, because I know there's lots of paint here, I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit of a slimmer level because this is going to radiate outward. So I'm just going to lift this up here. And then we're going to make a little tiny bit of some clouds up here. Sorry about that. I'll get you guys a better view. So I'm just going to add some clouds, just a few kind of coming out of the sun. So I've got a little bit of blue, so I'm going to wipe that blue off with all the pink. Sorry about that, I know. And now I'm going to kind of continue, but I'm going to smooth this out so I'm getting more of a smoother finish on the center of the sun. And I'm really kind of trying to be careful not to grab any of the blue. I want to try to push this as outward as possible. Okay, again. Okay, if I get a little bit of blue, I'm just going to try to like bloop it off. I mean, honestly, whatever. Just get that off, and then we're going to go ahead and go in with this. Okay, so I've got that on there. I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit more pink up here for the clouds. And I'm just kind of pressing it on there. This is just a technique I'm coming up with. I don't know what this is going to look like when I'm done. I never know. That's why it's called creativity, because you never know what you're going to get. And by the time I'm done with this, it won't even look like this. But yeah, so this is my technique, and I'll keep you updated.